Okay.
Here we go. Performance for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. Here's a coconut gun. Can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. He's a hard-start star. She could shrink in size.
What is up, losers? Holy shit. It has been a long fucking day. Dude, I honestly don't even know. I just made this scene. Not that one. It might be this one. Is it this one? No. This one? Doesn't look like that one. It's this one. What's up, losers? Monkey Monday. How are we doing today? How loud is this music? It's not even playing. Awesome. Bro, I actually think I am in, like, chronic locked-in debt. I don't think I'm going to be able to lock in on anything academic for the rest of my life, bro. Dude, I fucking... The thesis is done, bro. Shit was killer, bro. Shit was fucked up. Yo, Morgan with the 12 months. Appreciate it. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna lock out. I don't think I'm gonna do anything productive for the next week. I think I'm gonna become a professional beer drinker. Okay, doesn't sound right. How do I get game sound? Where is this? Or do I have game sound? Oh, it's loud as fuck. Okay, cool. I did it on electric vehicles. And I did a bunch of... I did 3 case studies on different Chinese firms. Shit was tough, I can't lie. Maybe so. I deserve this monkey. If there's ever been a time in my life where I feel like I deserve a monkey, it's now. And the counter's not even working. Okay. To a great start. There we go. No, don't what? In what sense? I argued specifically that you must view the process of China's push to clean energy electrification through the lens of socio-technical imaginaries, which is where it's the intersection at the firm level and also the government level interacting in a market setting, as compared to just reducing it to a subsidy story. Because while subsidization is one of the key features of China's EV market, it alone cannot explain how China came to dominate EVs. So I traced a bunch of EV policy through different firms. It was interesting. Now that it's done, it was. I think. The major con I would say is I think it was a little too ambitious for an undergrad thesis. I think it would have been way more chill. I also think I could have just like, I don't know, bro. It's especially one of those things where like that's something you could write like a full fucking book on. So there was like so much shit I had to cover. I am not gonna get it published. I don't nah. I mean I would consider it if it was better. If it was better, I would maybe even then I don't want to. Cuz I would have to revise it a whole bunch and it's like I don't give a fuck. I really do not want to go through the revising process again. I honestly think the only real application for it in like academic settings would be like, obviously if you like want to further the research, right? And like I'm sure you could parlay it into like post-grad stuff. I think an undergrad thesis would like only really be helpful if you're applying to grad school, which like I'm not doing. Most papers, yeah, but like I don't need to like I don't know. I think it would be good if I wanted it to be on my resume. If I like was thinking, if I was going to law school, like still wanted to go to law school, I think I probably would. What's up, True Lizard? I mean, we've missed a lot of days though. To be fair, we haven't really been Monkey Monday maxing like we could be. I mean, there might be like some, I don't know, bro. Honestly, if once it gets fucking, the extent it might live on is once I get it back, so I don't have to worry about it like being out there. I might read it on stream or something, or fucking put it in the Discord. Maybe that'll be my one Patreon reward, is you get to read my undergrad thesis. Give me $10 gabillion and you can read it. What do I have to do at 30? Is 30 like ride the bus? What's up? Geography is everything. Chiliam with the prime, appreciate it. When do you the real hardest Wizard101 challenge of playing a base game Myth character? Myth is like good now. Who is Roman Anthony? Why did I just get a comment that I look like Roman Anthony? Who is that? Yeah, I mean, ideally, if my thesis passes, I graduated a month, which I don't see how I wouldn't pass, but I was gonna look at something that was important. Oh yeah, do I have a drinking rule at 30? Is 30 fucking karaoke? All right, I'm fading that. I'll sing karaoke at the end of stream when I'm drunk. I cannot do that sober. Kind of look like him, actually. I feel like if there's one professional athlete that I could fucking look like, it would be a baseball player. I have a feeling this is just gonna be a white dude. I look nothing like this guy. We don't even look remotely alike. Not even remotely. You look like John Kirk. I don't know who these people are. Give me the monkey. Isn't Diamond Pearl Heart? No. I think this is probably, on average, the longest run. Because of how long the reset takes. I think Base Diamond might be the hardest Chimchar, though. This has half the odds, or whatever it's called. It's only 1 out of 4,000 and shit. But it's a lot harder than whatever the other one is. Like if you, I don't know, because if you're shiny hunting on platinum, you can say you don't have to watch this cutscene. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see which one gets faster resets. I honestly have no idea. Base Diamond is definitely harder. Shit. Who would you agree you look like, then, among the people that folks have said you have resemblance to? I don't know. Shohei Ohtani I get a lot. I get that a lot, but that's mostly because of my athletic ability. Josh Allen? I don't see Josh Allen. Honestly, it's probably the guy from the TV show. The guy from that one TV show, I think, looks the most like me. Am I a Switch sports enjoyer? I've never played it, actually. I kind of want to try it. Just take Roman Anthony at that point? I mean, I don't really care. I think we all look like any kind of shaggy-haired white dude, you're gonna look kind of like. Do you have your job lined up? Yeah, I'm gonna do Monkey Monday. Every day, though. It's gonna be Monkey every day. I'm gonna become a professional fucking Chimchar drinking hunter. I get DK Metcalf a lot. That's another one I get, like, all the time. Lewis Pullman. I'm so bad with fucking celebrities. Sub 500 attempts is really good luck. That's fucking sick luck. Is the card infinite use? What? What? Do you think LeBron can activate one last Braun for all this series? I mean, did Braun ever turn off Braun for all? I think the clip of him where he's like, what's changed now that Luka's out, and he's just like, it's just back to the old ways, is like the most aura farming clip of all time. Like, it goes so tough, but it's like so obviously a clip farm. My greatest shiny experience ever was the first and only Wingull I saw in Scarlet was a shiny. That's pretty lucky. When I was, I don't even remember. I think it was back in high school. For some reason, I think it might have been over COVID. I started doing another, I did a fucking Gen 4 DS playthrough. I think I was playing on Diamond, too, for some reason. I might have been playing on Platinum. But I got a full odds shiny Krogunk in the fucking Safari Zone. And it ran on me after one ball, and it was tragic. I still think about how I lost that Krogunk. If Braun hits a domain expansion on the court, is that allowed? I think so. I mean, it's LeBron. Like, he pretty much makes the rules, I think. Who the fuck is gonna tell LeBron James no? Shiny Krogunk is sick. He's like neon blue. He's actually a tough shiny. Dude, it was also crazy because it wasn't like I was like looking for anything in the Safari Zone. I was just doing the like obligatory like I'm gonna go fuck around in the Safari Zone because I just got to the water gym. And I just, like, I think it was, like, my one and only encounter in the Safari Zone. I freaking donked a shiny Krogunk. And it ran first ball. Maybe one day I'll have my vengeance. I will avenge my past lives. Ugh. Are you gonna try to run back the 999 sluggers? I look, you need like a training arc. I look, you need like a Rocky Balboa montage. That challenge is really hard. There has to be a meta though that I'm missing. Like, there has to be like a CPU cheese to pitching or something. You want to play SpongeBob Rehydrated so bad? Can't say I do. I used to have the original... What's the SpongeBob game that was on like the PS2? I remember playing that when I was like 4, but our disc was scratched. So, like, every time you went on the bus or something, it crashed. Need to train another month. I don't know. I low-key don't have shit to do for the next month. So, I'll probably be streaming, like, every day. That's low-key my goal. I think every day... I'm gonna go a month where I try to stream every day. I think my liver can take it. Our Super Slugger's disc is scratched. It's so sad. Bro, mine wouldn't... my Super Slugger's disc was scratched, but it would only crash when you tried to play Yoshi's Park. Everything else in the entire game worked. And Yoshi's Park worked in story mode. But if you tried to play an exhibition game on Yoshi's Park, it would crash. It's my month, bro. We're gonna do Monkey Monday every day. And then we're gonna up until Harambe's birthday. I actually recoded the game. I didn't play on an emulator. I just opened up fucking Java and started just going ham. I actually made it with command blocks in Minecraft. Dude, studying's overrated. True story. When will you be getting to rank 1 in Pokemon Champions? I don't get competitive Pokemon. I just don't understand it. Like, at a certain point, don't you just run into a team that's, like, fucked matchup-wise that you're just not going to be able to beat? Alright, 17th beer. No shiny monkey. Dude, what I always wondered in Pokemon is, like, if I... Okay, say hypothetically, right? I think about this a lot, actually. Oh, I don't have any beer in here. I gotta go get a beer. Okay. Say hypothetically, I'm playing Wolfie VGC, okay? Let's say in this hypothetical situation, the Martians have cloned Wolfie VGC, okay? And I want to bring us to a realistic hypothetical situation here, where the Martians clone Wolfie VGC, and they're invading Earth, and they have the death beam pointed at Earth, okay? And they say, Zarek, you have to go up to our spaceship and beat Wolfie VGC in a competitive Pokemon game. Okay? The cloned Wolfie VGC. Or maybe they've even enhanced some of his Pokemon skill assets, right? Big green with the Prime, appreciate it. Wouldn't it be the smartest thing for me to do to, like, pick a team that only has fire types? Wouldn't that be my best bet at, like, survival? At saving the Earth? Because realistically, I mean, maybe a better type than fire. But, like, wouldn't you be better off picking a TU? Like, here's the thing, is, like, how is he gonna counter 6 fire types? Dude, I think I could revolutionize competitive Pokemon. I think I go mono-type trader. Earthquake? Yeah, but, like, once I kill your one water type, you're fucked. I also, fundamentally, I don't understand, like, and maybe I'll talk to Wolfie about this. I think drains have to be, like, cosmically undervalued in competitive Pokemon. Why are drains bad? The value's absurd. Have you, there's this game I'm pretty good at, it's called Wizard101, where, like, drains are, like, meta. Like, why don't drains work the same way in Pokemon? Well, it just doesn't, mathematically it makes sense. They do double the power. Couldn't you just get, like, real fast Pokemon and teach them all Nasty Plot and Drain moves, and, like, how do you lose? How does one lose? I'm taking is Spectre illegal in Pokemon? I think I take 6 Spectres, I don't lose. I don't see how I could lose. Sucker Punch? I mean, let's keep it to real moves. Let's not invent moves. Let's not invent new moves. You can't just, like... Ugh. If I get the shiny, I'll jump out my window. Come on, thingy. Shiny monkey, shiny monkey. What is the, for my Harambe memorial stream, what is the optimal game? What's the hottest Wizard101 character? I feel like this is I probably should have wrote my thesis on that. I think there's a lot of different routes you could take. Donkey Kong Bonanza? I think I'd rather play Super Monkey Ball. I feel like Morganth is so overrated. I don't think Morganth's in my top 10. I don't think she breaks the top 10. But, like, Miranda's not even really a Wiz character. I feel like Miranda wouldn't even know who Blaze Lifehammer is, you know? And if you don't even know who Blaze is, like, do you even, you know, like, what are we doing here? Anything post-Imperia is not real. No, Merle knows Blaze, bro. Merle's nose blaze. If the Starly's shiny, I think I have to do the Monkey Milk Mile. That was the punishment, right? Yeah, I have to wear a if the Starly appears before Chimchar, I have to do a Monkey Milk Mile. Where I dress up like a monkey and run a mile and have to drink a gallon of milk during the mile. I don't dislike Arc 4. I think Arc 4 is a great gameplay world. I think part of it is, like, I have a weird distinction from when I started making content on Wizard101. Where, like, I started right as the 4th arc started. So, like, I have such a different lens of the game from when I played it casually versus when I started doing, like, Wiz content. Like, I objectively, if I had to play through one of the arcs, I think I would, my second choice would be the 4th arc. I do think it's the most fun. After the 1st arc. But, like, the 1st arc is so nostalgia for it, it's, like, doesn't even count. I read dialogue in Lemuria. I had to read dialogue in World in Review until I started streaming it, and then I stopped reading dialogue. That's why the streamed World in Reviews are so much worse, because there's, like, no jokes. I wasn't reading the dialogue. But, dude, that was, like, the whole thing in World Review. I had to listen to the dialogue, because I would just, like, that was all those videos were me joking about the dialogue. 3, 4, 1, 2, just objectively terrible. I think the 3rd arc, I might have a hot take here. I kind of think the 3rd arc's overrated. I think the thing you have to think about, the thing you have to realize about the 3rd arc is half of it's in fucking Imperia, which is, like, one of the worst worlds in the game. Dude, I love Polaris and Mirage, but they're half the runtime of the 2nd arc. Like, Imperia is 2 worlds. And Imperia is one of the worst worlds in the game, objectively. What if they're both shiny? If they're both shiny, what would I do? If they're both shiny, I will go drain every dollar in my bank account and go put it on fucking black. No, actually, that's a better idea. I'll do a Pilk marathon. What are the odds of that? Like 1 in 64,000? I guess it'd only be like 1 in 16,000, right? No. What's 4,000 times 4,000? 160,000? Imperia's just garbage. Like, I think Imperia has the problem of being a terrible game and sucking. Oh, you know what I did do, though? You know what actually Zared accomplished? I accomplished something big while I was procrastinating my thesis. I would, like, write for an hour, I'd work on it for an hour, and then I would go play around in Balatro. And then I would work on it for an hour, and I'd go play around in Balatro. This just tells you how much time I spent on my thesis. Because, like, every hour or two I would take a Balatro break. I got completionist plus. I gold staked every Joker. That's actually probably like my, not counting Wiz stuff, that's my greatest gaming I think in terms of like accumulated, in terms of like accumulated actual whatever, I think I was balling though. Proof for it didn't happen? Bro, it's on my Steam page. It was surprisingly, it's honestly not that hard. I didn't think it was that hard. I didn't think I had it to go in me, and then it's like, to go in me. It's not that bad. It just takes a while. The thing is, if you get a good anaglyph deck run, you can knock out 10 jokers super easy. There's also, like, I thought there would be more jokers in that game that are, like, unplayable around. 1 in 16.7 million? I like my odds. Why not us, huh? Why not us, chap? Dude, Tobacco Tuesday would be lit. I smoked a cigar for the first time a couple weekends ago. Because it was like the parent, like one of my friend's parents was here and he bought a bunch of cigars. And like, let me just say, fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I do have asthma. Disgusting. I could appreciate like a drunk cigarette. A drunk cigar is like, it's too much. It's too big. But like, I feel like even as someone with asthma, like if I smoke a cigarette, like I'm not gonna wake up the next morning and be like, fuck, I can't breathe. I woke up the next day and like headache, fucking coughing. I didn't smoke the whole thing. I think we should do a Monkey Monday week where like I just try various fucking substances. Maybe the next stream after Monkey Monday is I shiny hunt for a shiny Rapidash, and I just rotate through various kinds of horse tranquilizers. Now that would be content. And then I go hunt for a shiny Sandile, and I do cocaine the whole time. Crocodile cocaine. Would that be against YouTube TOS? Yes. I don't think... it's actually... I don't know how... I think any illegal drug, you're probably fucked. But even then, like, I don't know. Alright, chat, you get to pick a song. What song do you want to pick? Yeah, but like weed's not legal in every state, and like weed content it's actually probably more common on YouTube than drinking stuff. Oppa Gangnam Style. Fartcore. Ooh. I'm glad we all agreed on this. No, it's not loud. It's not loud. Wake the fuck up, Chad. It's Monkey Monday! I literally pissed my pants crying. This is beautiful. I was thinking the same thing. Actually, the same effect happened to me. I don't know if I counted that encounter. I bet there was someone that joined your stream for the first time during that moment. Dude, you know what else I learned too? Is there's like a large portion, like actually like a third of people who watch my streams watch them on TVs. Which like I'm sure some of that's like weird in what YouTube counts as TVs. But like there's gotta be at least one or two of you that has me on and like on the speakers in your house. So when I do this shit, are you like, does that just play in your house? I think that was my 17th beer, actually. That's my total beer count. It's not my beer this stream. If I had had 17 beers this stream, I would be, I don't think I'd be very coherent. If you were slapped with both your legs, would you rather be slapped one leg 10 times or both legs 5 times? That's the stupidest question I've ever fucking heard. I'd get both legs. I would get one leg. I'd rather be slapped one leg 10 times because it's the worst option. And it would teach me grit. It would teach me discipline. More beer. I'm on your TV right now? Like, why? Like, how? Do you have a TV in your room? When will the Wizlock return? I might stream Wizlock. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow? I do a Wizlock stream tomorrow. I'll definitely be playing more Wiz. Wiz is a lot easier to play when you're streaming every day, because you get more into like a rhythm of it. I do think part of the reality of it is, though, also, like, you're on my TV. Actually, I've been lurking until this very moment. That's crazy. How do, like, what do you do when I play Fartcore? Do you mute the TV? Maybe I just stream Monkey Monday every fucking day. Maybe this becomes a monkey channel. I'm in the Pokopia section right now. That's chill. I feel like this. I feel like I have the average vibe of a Pokopia streamer. Turn you down and play on my 3DS. That's fair. I guess I was imagining like TV. I guess you could just have a TV. I wasn't thinking about how TVs aren't always in like public spaces. I've never had a TV in my room. I wasn't thinking about how like you could just be like. I guess that makes more sense. I feel like even just like the fact, like, because normally when you're watching on TV, you're not gonna have headphones in. Is the other thing. I never thought about how I might be playing over speakers. Shiny Chimchar. Fucker. Playing early 2000 text games on my Steam Deck? Sounds pretty lit. Dude, I was thinking about this, like, I feel like I used to, like, when I was in elementary school and shit, like, play mobile games so much. I haven't played a handheld in so long. I kind of want to just use my Switch 2 in handheld mode for the fucking nostalgia of it. Another beer. Will I get the monkey? Fucking... No! Dude, I feel like, too, I stopped bringing my DS places when it was like, I don't know, bro. Why did I stop bringing my DS on shit? I had this realization on college. Like, I have to fly to school, I'm gonna bring my fucking DS on the plane. It's actually the last time I played any handheld game it's been on a plane. Playing Balatro on mobile sucks. I like idle games. Like, I'm a fan of Clash of Clans. Until it gets to the point where, like, I'm only playing it because, like, of the sunk cost fallacy and, like, the FOMO. I feel like once daily checking games get to the point where it's, like, you're not even really... Like, that's what happened with Pokemon TCG. Like, I really like Pokemon TCG. I played it, like, for a month. And then I got to the point where I was, like, just logging on for, like, the efficiency of it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to delete this. I don't know. Drunk Balatro, again, would be like Nintendogs. Where it's either going to be a really fun stream or it's going to be the worst stream I ever do. And it's not going to be in between. And I think Wiz has that as well, but in a very different way of, like, the membership system makes you want to be like, fuck, I gotta play. Like, especially when I was, like, younger, it's like, fuck, I got the membership active right now, I gotta play. It's gonna be such a waste if I don't get through it. How did the Nintendo streams end? I just drank too much, and then I was like, I cannot keep fucking pounding shots. I kept losing. I was like, okay. Dude, I was looking for Thrag and I got fucking a Chihuahua, is the reality. I wanted Thrag and they gave me freaking Oliver. I might make that into a video. That might be the sloppiest 15-minute video of all time. I do think there were some moments that, like, I was watching it back, and I was like, there are some funny fucking moments in that stream. The teaching his name thing was funny. There was a point where I was, like, trying to get him to come before I knew that you could tap on the screen to get the dog to return. That shit was funny. When I was screaming at him, and I was like trying to negotiate with him like he was a terrorist. That was funny. That was kind of funny. I have not gotten it yet. Nope. I don't know. I feel like the thing is, though, with my Wiz Slop, it's like... I have enough of it already. I got enough Wiz... Like, if you're looking for Wiz Slop, it exists already on the channel. I tell you my odds from Platinum when I farmed, but I don't want to get banned. It's twice the odds, right? But Platinum you can save, like, right on the thing, right? So isn't it, like, kind of fat? You get more encounters? Dude, it's actually so funny. I've gotten so many comments recently from people, like, play more PvP. Because now that Sauce doesn't PvP... Now that they've driven Sauce away, there's no one making fucking... it's so funny. No, I'm not playing fucking Wiz PvP. I think it's funny as, like, a group of... a community to be, like, the most toxic, worst people ever, and then complain when people don't want to, like... Then you all of a sudden you realize, like, fuck. No one wants to play this game anymore. You got it in 58 resets? That's pretty clutch. That's pretty insane. What did George say? Yo, Zer, do you think Aang got a blue arrow tattoo on the... I don't know, bro. I think Aang's like 6, right? Isn't he like fucking 10? Dude, the Wiz PvP community has some crazy shit going on. Dude, I go into... I still watch, like, occasionally I'll watch a little, like, especially recently, that I haven't been playing as much Wiz. I'll occasionally, like, I've dropped into Sauce's stream a couple times. Dropping into, like, random, like, smaller... streamers stuff that like I was like friends with when I was like, you know, back in the day. It's like I jump into this one guy's stream, he's just like gone full Nick Fuentes arc out of fucking nowhere. It's like, wait, what the fuck's going on? We cannot be throwing around these words in the Wiz. Like, this is crazy. Can I just get the fucking monkey? Nope. They ain't called the Grand Wizard for nothing. God, dude, I get, yeah, just like, it's like, what the fuck? What happened here, bro? I tried out Shiny Heart Chimchar on this game when it came out. I don't know you couldn't see it shiny until it's thrown into a battle, so I spent like 2 months doing the shit wrong. That is tough. Dude, I feel like every game, it should be like a requirement that it has the heart gold thing, where you can like see them in the thing. What's the shiny hunting for? I don't know yet. I don't really know. I guess it depends how long it takes the monkey to show up. I kind of just always wanted a shiny full odds Chimchar like this, and like, this just gives me, you know, this is just my dream being realized. The thing about Pirate 101 is like, to make an interesting Pirate 101 video is so time consuming and like so hard. to the same degree like making a Wizlock video is. I think the Pirate 101, the most recent Pirate 101 Nuzlocke I did is the most time I've ever spent on a video. That video took fucking, like, so long. It's not even close. That video, the amount of time and everything that went into that video was ridiculous. But, like, if Wiz is a popular enough game now, where, like, if you make a bangin' Wiz video, it'll get a bunch of views. Like, even Chupo's pirate video, like, there's just eventually a ceiling. Like, it's just not... Like, if you make a real banger Minecraft video, the fucking sky's the limit. If you make a real banger Wiz video, like, less of a limit, but, like... You know? You can pull some good... Pirate, it's like... It's just not... It just doesn't have the same player base anymore. I'm going to be doing this into the retirement home, I think. But since when are you chasing views? It's, like, less about chasing views and more about the, like... I don't know. I mean, there's, like, always an element of, like, you want a video to do well. But it's also, like... It's, like... That's why I still do the pirate stuff. Because, like, I think there is something to be said about, like, doing a challenge like that. Like, the Halo challenge is, like, the prime example of me doing a challenge just because I wanted to Dude, Monkey Monday, I don't know. This probably won't even become a video. But, like, there's certain things you just do because you want to do them. But at the same time, it gets to a point where it's, like, I can't just do pirate videos. I can't just upload one video every 4 months, and it's, like, you know? The amount of time that went into the pirate video was ridiculous. With the skill issue he faced in the Wiz video, I think ruined his fair evaluation of the later arcs. I also think, like, I like Chupo's video, but I think it's evident from his videos that he's not, like, a gamer. Especially his pirate video. Because in his pirate video, he's like, yeah, like, I played so much pirate, I'm so sick of this game. And he's like, I played 80 hours over, like, 2 months. Or, like, or over, like, 2 years, or whatever. I'm actually calling Chupo the opposite of a loser. I think Chupo is not enough of a loser. Where it's like... That, like, I feel like Pirate 101's realistically a game you could beat in 4 days. I think it was, like, 80 hours over, like, a long time. What's up, Chrome? Yeah, actually, I'm saying we're the losers. I'm actually saying I'm the loser. I don't think he's LARPing. I don't think he ever was trying to give off the impression that he was sick at Wizard 101. I actually think he did the opposite. Of like, I'm not good at this game's dumb. Dude, I beat all of Wizard 101 in a week. I'm a fucking loser. But so like, when I watch someone playing a game and they're like, you know, they talk about like I don't think Pirate 101's that long of a game. It's more of a grind than like a story, like a purely like, you know, like it's an MMO or you know, it's just a slow moving game for sure. The 101 games are not fucking short. I mean, they're shorter than I think people will say. It's not. They're not 1,000-hour games. They're not like getting max skills in RuneScape, I guess. I do think the expectation, though. This has been my take for the longest time. This is a classic Zera take. I said this once in like one to another. I think I said this. Dude, I might have said this in one of like the OG WizTuber discords and someone shit on me. But I was like, the fact of like you shouldn't focus like your primary focus of new content being at the end of the existing content is really problematic for Wiz. Because like having a 200-hour barrier to play new content is like not that's something that disincentivizes people from like getting into the game. But even then, it's like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, I gotta press A. What other game is there where it's like, oh, psych, you know? You wanted to play the DLC? Fucking go play 200 hours. Go play through 5 arcs of gameplay and maybe you can play with your friend. Fuck you. Monster Hunter Worlds, that's not a real game. That's why I think like content like the decathlon's really important. I've never played Pokemon or seen much of this channel. What are we doing? I reset the monkey until he shows up as a different color. And it on average will take me like 4,000 tries. I just think like focusing on raids is like cool. Like I think there should be endgame content. But like you also need like you need your like decathlon content. I also always thought it would like probably would have benefited Wiz in the long run if it was like Lego Star Wars, you can play the arcs in any order. Pragmata, not a real game. Fake game. Decathlon's so fun. Honestly, if I was gonna make another Wiz series, it would be Decathlon based. Like the next, if I ever do Wiz Slop again, it will be Decathlon. KSP, I don't know what that is, to be honest. If you weren't a Wiz channel, what game would you focus on? I don't know. If I, like, Wizard101's, like, one of the few games I've, like, very consistently played for, like, a really long time. I think if I never played Wiz, I probably would have just moved into, like, more variety content earlier, I guess. I don't know. We're only here for the monkeys a little different color. I am not a good gamer. I'm good at Halo Reach. I think I'm pretty good at Halo Reach. I think the fact, though, that I beat Halo Reach Legendary Deathless is, like, impressive. I think the fact that I think it genuinely, if I have to, whenever I talk to, like, one of my, like, whenever I'm in a situation where someone asks me, like, what's your most impressive, that's usually what I default to. I think that's one of the things I like, because I think the Wizlock's definitely harder. But it's like, explaining the Wizlock's really difficult to, like, your average gamer bro. If you explain to your average gamer bro you beat Halo Reach Legendary without dying, they're like, oh, I get it. This guy's a gamer, you know? But also, okay, here's the other thing about my Halo Reach Legendary run, is that it's impressive, is I came up pretty much with all my own strategies. I watched a few guides. Definitely a lot of guides. But, it wasn't like I was, like, using the, speedrun optimal strats. And I didn't do very many despawns. I did a couple despawns. But I wasn't cheesing hard. I'm definitely good at Wiz, but I'm good at Wiz in a weird way where it's like PvE challenges. It's also like being good at Wiz is so different because it's not like an actual game of like having input skills, you know? Halo reached Legendary 20 times in a row with a total of 7 deaths. Dude, Halo people have this, like... I get more comments on that video of, like, welcome to the club. I did this when I was 12. It's like, no, you didn't. As someone who's gone through it, it's a lot of luck. You aren't putting in 3 months to do that shit if you weren't streaming. I don't believe you. Why do you think Lasso exists? Dude, genuinely, there has been one true, proven, deathless Lasso Halo Reach run. Which, like, I don't think the comments on that video understand. There's so few of them. There are so... Lasso is legendary all schools on. It's luck. It's learning a bunch of despawns and it's luck. It's a sick accomplishment. But like the amount of people that on that video were like, this is only impressive if you do it Lasso, is like, no. I think it's like, again, it's impressive, but like when you start trending towards like, this will take 3 years of just waiting for the perfect RNG to align, it's like, I don't want to do that. You know? I don't want to do that. And I mean, there's a ton of skill. But I would argue that it's a lot of skill that's like closer to like Wiz Challenge skill, where it's just like game knowledge. Your mistake is reading YouTube comments. I read a lot of the comments. I think they're interesting. I think they provide an interesting psychological profile. There's skill involved, but it really is all luck. Yeah, I mean, like, you just gotta, like, that's the problem even with, like, a Halo Reach challenge. At least the way I did it. Where it's, like, you kind of had to just, like, get good not getting destroyed by grenade luck. But, like, I skimmed through the Halo Reach Lasso run. It's 8 hours. There's, like, so many tricks and, like, barriers. Like, it's super impressive. But it's, like, it's not something that would be reasonable for someone to do that isn't, like, gonna dedicate all their time to it, you know? It didn't look fun to me. I genuinely trend away from challenges where, like, the whole premise is, like, it's impossible without, you know? Come on. Fuck. Fuck Tepig. That pig sucks. I can respect TURTWIG. It's the less optimal firefighting starter for sure. But at least it's not fucking tepig. You know, the second's the upgrade. The third time it's just dragging it, you know? Will today be a 24-hour stream? Bro, I'm looking at like 3 hours of sleep. I actually like I could not even tell you what I've done this stream. I've drinking 2 beers and I feel fucking hammered. I low-key didn't eat like any. I had a sandwich today. I've also just been staring at my fucking thesis for like hours, proofreading. So it's like I'm kind of in the clouds right now, bro. Dude, I'm not even done with my 3rd beer. Ah! You never understood the appeal of Chikorita? Dude, Chikorita might be my least favorite starter. Actually, it's Snivy. I fuck with Snivy himself. It's just the fact he loses his arms is so fucked. That's the same reason I love Oshawott, I love Dugong, and then you make him fucking on all 4s, and it's like, bro wants to use his thumbs. What the fuck? Wait, what do I have to do every 75 encounters? I think I have to take a piplup here. TURTWIG! This encounter has to be a TURTWIG. The Totodile line is whack. I don't like that take. He's not my favorite. I think he really suffers from like starter like first Evo just get bigger, which is a problem, right? But I don't hate him. He doesn't have a problematic evolution line. I feel like there's Pokemon where it's like, oh dude, every Gen 2 start. That's not shiny now. Every Gen 2 starter kind of sucks. Oshawott sucks balls. He's terrible. Dude, I don't want to feel immense guilt for evolving my fucking starter. If someone evolved me and made me walk on all 4s, I'd be fucking pissed. So now I can't do that to my guy. So now I'm stuck with a fucking... What's Oshawott's... It's not Dugong. I said Dugong earlier. What's Oshawott's Evo? I like other starters. Is Samurott the middle stage one? Duott's the middle stage one. Yeah, like now I'm stuck with a fucking Duott because I don't want to evolve him and lose his opposable thumbs. Because I'm not an evil fucking person. And it's like, now what am I going to do, you know? What starter do I like? Who's my favorite non-Chimchar starter? Look, he might be TURTWIG. He might be TURTWIG. I love Gen 4. Have I ever said that? Big Gen 4 guy. What's my favorite legendary? Bro, you know who's grown on me a lot? I like Spectrier a lot because of Pokerok. But I really fuck with Genesect. I really like Genesect. My favorite legendary is probably still Shaman though. I just really vibe with Shaman. I like Genesect, dude. Genesect has grown on me so much. Oh, Genesect isn't actually a legendary. He's a mythical. It's fucking same thing. I love Genesect. I feel like its design's cool in like the it borders the line of like Transformer well. You know what I mean? Where it's definitely got a little bit too much Michael Bay going on, but not like too much, right? What's up, Job? Dude, even as like the all-time Gen 4 purist, I really am not a Darkrai fan. Or not, I'm really not a Dialga fan, or a Palkia fan, or a Giratina fan. I think Darkrai was the coolest. Growing up, I was always a Darkrai guy. I don't know. It'd probably be Meowscarada. Oh, Daddy!
Agfisaddy2498 donated $4.99. Hazard. Just wanted to say THX for the sleep aid with the Wiz101 newslocks. Keep up the grind. Flex biceps emoji. Flex biceps emoji. Flex biceps.
Appreciate it. Shout out, bro. I'm glad you like the Wizlocks. I just really like cats. It's been a theme throughout my life. Cats and monkeys. Flexing bicep emoji. Did you know what? This might be. Maybe this is a hot take, but it's what I believe. They gotta stop making starters so big. I feel like part of the problem with Sprigatito is they're like, oh, this starter has to get to a certain size. Like, what if you kept the cat small and cute, and then it was just like, but you gave it some like badass design or some shit, you know? Why does every starter have to fucking quintuple X in size? Alright, this is low-key gonna be the last encounter. I'm gonna fucking fall asleep in my chair. I will be live tomorrow for Wiz. Dude, I might even run some more Chimchar encounters tomorrow. I'm actually just so fucking tired. I rallied a little bit just to get some Monkey Monday for us, but I will destroy Mirrorlink. Mirrorlink will fall tomorrow. Fucking okay. My beer's empty anyways. Alright. 19 beers. Holy fuck. I need to sleep, bro. Hey, but the thesis is done. The thesis is done. So stream. I'm gonna be live every day for the next month. Scout's honor. Scout's honor. Someone hold me to that. If I'm not live every day for the next month, I will do something. Let's make a bet right now. I will... Scout's honor. I would never break... I'll do a fucking Pilk marathon, sure. How do I end this stream? Where's my ending? Don't do anything I want to do. Okay, yeah, that's a good one, actually. If I fucking am not live every day this month, or every day for the next 30 days, I will do a 24-hour stream. Dusty's fucking banned.